All right, this is the part two of another rapper gone, Triple Beanz. All right, Jeremiah 5 and 11. For the house of Israel and the house of Judah have dealt very treacherously against me, said the Lord. They have belied the Lord and said, it is not he, neither shall evil come upon us, neither shall we see sword nor famine. So our people don't realize the judgment of the Lord for their doings. All right. And the house of Israel represents the northern kingdom, so-called Latinos, Native Americans, some Indians, the Hispanics, all right, the Dominicans, the Cubans, so forth, all right. And the house of Judah represent uh, uh, the American Negroes, the Haitians, and the Jamaicans, all right. Uh, let's see, Salakia. All right, let me keep reading down. And the prophets shall become wind, and the word is not in them. Thus shall it be done unto them. And also, too, these rappers are unlike to prophets. All right. Wherefore, thus saith the Lord, power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. Right. But actually, really didn't want to read that. I just wanted to read the part where it was talking about the prophets shall be wind, shall become wind, and the word is not in them. This truth is not in these rappers, in these prophets. I mean, yeah, in these rappers. All right. So let me get Ecclesiastes. All right. I mean Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Now, when you look up the video of how this rapper was killed, he was in his security. He was getting a sandwich. He was walking to his car, and he got laid down. Let me see if I can find the video. All right. Salaki. Here. No, that's not it. Salaki.
And that's just basic wavy guy maintenance, right?
Salaki.
Carvana. Oh,
it's this one. Lord willing, I don't get a strike. Salaki. All right, so here you go. Let's go right here. All right. Let me go back. Salaki.
A violent weekend in Newark. 2 children were shot in separate shootings, and new video shows a man killed in the street. CBS 2's Corey James reports.
In a matter of seconds, life changed for the man in this video. As 29-year-old Corey Thompson turns his back to get into his black Range Rover, tragedy happens. We're freezing that graphic moment showing two men firing multiple rounds, killing a local rap artist. But here you see the suspects taking off and hopping into their getaway SUV.
So there you have it. He perished in the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's vengeance. All right. I'm pretty sure he heard about, this truth. We have a DTA camp in New Jersey, I think it's a Great Millstone in New Jersey too. I can't really remember, but it's almost a Great Millstone camp, or Israelite camp in every city. So Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. All right, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So he was visited in the time of his security. He thought he was good. He looked around. Nobody was following him. That's what he thought. Until them two dudes hopped out in all black and put him to death. Whether it was an orchestrated plan or from one video I seen, it was Jake talking about, it was a hit from the GOAT and all this and that, some bugged out shit. But we all know that Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, he planned that, and ultimately he loved the world. He did things of the world. A lot of these artists, rappers, athletes, they're of the world. All right. 1 John 2:15, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. So you brothers that's in this truth, that's pushing videos, you're on the highways and byways, teaching, even off the camera, you're teaching, you're working, you're teaching individuals, right? You're binding people to the marriage, right? You're seeking to help seal the elect. All right, that's our job. All right, we're supposed to tell our people to repent. We tell them the things that's coming of the kingdom. We tell them things like the prophecies, the microchip, race wars, right? The actual famine of the word and famine of food. All right, that's what we're supposed to be doing. These rappers are not doing that. All right, they're telling our people, you know, to either sell drugs, commit adultery, right? Do drugs. All right. So they're leaders leading our people. They're blind leaders, blind guides. All right. And ultimately, 2/3 will be cut off. It's a difference. There's a separation in the midst of Israel. You have the 2/3, which are not going to believe, or some do believe, but they're not going to call on Yahweh Shai, Yahweh. They're not going to follow laws, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability. So this is Zechariah 13:8. Salakia, let me see. Okay, Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, meaning here in America. But the third shall be left therein, which is the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. All right. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. So the Lord's going to test the 1/3, the elect, all right? But the 2/3, he's going to put to death. Why? Because I don't even think I read that. Salaki, where was it at? Jeremiah 5. I really didn't get all that I wanted to get out that chapter. I go right back. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. Let's go to Hosea 1:10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of living power. So here in America and wherever else we're scattered around at, we're being told that we're not the Hebrew Israelites, but we really are. When the Lord comes back and redeem the elect of the 1/3 of men, women, and children, people will know that the Israelites were among them. And guess what? The ones that don't believe of our people, they won't be delivered. They're going to have to die on this side. Simple as that. And this video might cut off around 10 minutes. And I'll probably have to do a part 3. All right, let me see if I can get it real quick. All right. Salakia. Damn, I can read all this. Salakia. Yeah, I'll probably have to do a part 3. Let me start at Jeremiah 5:19. It shall come to pass when ye shall say, wherefore doth the Yahweh our power all these things unto us? Then shalt thou answer them, like as ye have forsaken me and served strange gods in your land, so shall ye serve strangers in a land that is not yours. And that goes into here in America. Yeah, you have ancient captivities, but guess what? Nothing is new under the sun. So we're serving we were serving strange gods in these lands today. All right, and it's still happening. Here comes the part